Hello. I'm pretty sure I've made it in the right place. We're just going to turn my Wi-Fi off because it's being a jerk. Okay. I'm pretty sure. We're in United. Pretty sure. Hello. Welcome. I'm on time. Yes. Yeah. Hello from Florida. I wish I was in Florida. Yeah. Okay. I am in the right place. Thank you, Deanna, for confirming that for me. I was just trying to see. Oh, I think it's okay. Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing really good. Having a good Monday. It's time for another week. Hi from Maine. Awesome. I am Dawn. I'm not going to go into a lot of talk about who I am because that seems silly. You can find out who I am. I'm all over the internet. And I am a director of Team How I Met Your Warmer, and I've been with Scentsy almost 10 years next month. And you like my biscuit sweatshirt? Biscuits. And I am here to talk probably not the way you think about organization, keeping things simple as we enter another catalog season. And hopefully I'll bring you some helpful information or some motivation or something to the picture before I get off of here. I am a little bit of a wing it kind of speaker. I do have thoughts and things I want to say, but I also easily get distracted. I come from a corporate training background, so I have done much speaking in my life, a lot of classes and teaching and things like that. And so sometimes when I plan some things and then my brain goes, but I should also tell them this. And so if I get off track a little bit, it's going there for a reason, just trust. And we'll get to the destination ultimately. But probably going to be a little ridiculous, a little loud, and a little weird. And if I cuss, I'll apologize, but only kind of, because that's just what I do. Hi from Ohio. I'm also in Ohio. I was going to say that. So all of you in warm weather. Today wasn't that bad here, actually. It was like 63 here, which in Cincinnati, 63 in February, I'll take it. So I am going to get started because it's 9:03 and I'm going to probably mess with my finger right now because I just realized I was cleaning dishes and I left my wedding ring downstairs in the ring tray. And so I feel weird and naked right now. It's fine. Everything's fine. So like I said, what I came to talk to you guys about is that, I want to talk about being organized in your business, keeping things simple in your business. And we've entered a new catalog season, right? We have, do I have it here? Is this the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. We have this amazing new catalog, right? And we have this to share. But the best thing about catalogs for me, when we launch a new one, like in my business side of things, like obviously it's exciting. It's a new catalog. There's new products. There's new things to share. But one of the things I do every new catalog is to kind of reevaluate my business, reevaluate what I'm doing, the tools I'm using, the systems I have set up. Did it work for the past 6 months? Do I want to continue it into the next 6 months? Do I want to cancel it and go a different direction? And so I'm going to talk a little bit to those of you who, okay, can I say this and not sound like rude? Those of you, I'm not being rude. If you know me, I am not rude. I am blunt, but I'm not rude. So if you know me, I am blunt sometimes, but I'm not rude. But there is a bajillion groups out there. There's a lot of Scentsy information out there. Obviously our workstation full of great information, but there are literally, I don't even know, hundreds of ridiculous Scentsy related groups on Facebook. And I am here in this moment right now. Somebody's looking me in the eyes right now. And I'm looking back at you and I'm telling you, you do not need to be in any of those groups. You do not need to do all the things that you see all these people doing. You do not have to do all the extras. You do not have to do all the bonuses. You do not have to do anything but the basics in your business for it to succeed. And I'm giving you permission before I get anywhere else in my discussion to cancel it all. Okay? Giving you permission to cancel it all. There is no reason for 90%, maybe even more, of the stuff that is shared all across the Scentsy groups that make you feel overwhelmed and insignificant and like you can't do it and like other people are better than you. They're not. They just have a different path than you. And so I'm giving you permission, if something's not for you in your business, Elsa that shit and let it go. Okay? That's where I'm going to start as far as simplifying. Elsa the shit and let it go. You do not have to do all the things. You do not have to spend all the money. In fact, don't, because you cannot run a business by vomiting up stuff and money. Okay? You won't, we're here to make money. Stop that. So I'm going to start with that. Simplify your business by leaving the Facebook groups and stop assuming you need to do all the things, because you don't. Okay? That's like, if there's anything else you take away, take that one. Okay? Take that with you. So Elsa all of it and let it go. Okay? The groups are a lot of distraction. This will probably sound mean. It's a lot of people who want attention, who don't need attention. They can go work their business and get attention from their customers or their team. It's a lot of extra. And all the internet is, we've been probably over this a million times. The internet is a window into fakeness. A lot of the times. It's an exaggeration of people's real life. It is often the positive side of people's real life and not the messy crap. So like, I'm gonna do something right now, because I'm just going to be really honest with you, since I said I'm going to talk about organization and simplifying things. Like, you can see my office is crazy. I've got lots of things. I've got stuff to mail out sitting on my desk. I've got stuff on my floor that I need to put away. So like, it's okay to have a little chaos, but have a plan for that chaos. I know where all this is going, but like, obviously I know that's going to get labels on it and get to the mailbox. I know that stuff down there has homes. And so have organized chaos, right? If you're going to have some chaos, organize your chaos. But don't add to the chaos by being, I feel like I just like messed up my camera now. By being in 500 groups, comparing yourself to people whose internet reality is unrealistic, who are making 500 flyers. One, algorithms hate flyers. Stop sharing flyers. Who are putting together crazy art things. And I'll be really honest. I have a graphic design degree. So I do a lot of artistic things because that floats my boat. And I just told one of my team members the other day, I said, that floats my boat, but I don't get anything more back from my customers by sending fancy happy mail as I did from sending a postcard with a scratch and sniff sticker on it when I sent a thank you. So If the extras aren't for you and you don't have the time and the money for them, don't do them. I'm giving permission. If the Facebook group is giving you anxiety and it's overwhelming you and you feel it's unrealistic for your business, leave the Facebook group. I'm giving you permission. So like I said, this is going to be a different way of simplifying your business and giving yourself some systems here. We're going to start real basic. Is that I want you to look at this calendar season, this catalog season. And what do you want from your business? What do you want it to look like? And I guarantee anxiety over other people's stuff they're sharing isn't one of the things you want to bring into the next 6 months, right? I like really messed up my camera. I'm going to try. There you go. I guarantee that spending more money than you bring in, probably don't want to bring it into the next 6 months. Maybe the mess. I get like, this is not even messy for me, but I get super anxious. My friends that are on here know I literally, if things are too messy, I have to clean them up and put them back where they go before I can even do the next step in my work, because I cannot be distracted by it. And it will distract every corner of my brain. So if something's a mess, if your office isn't set up the way you want, whatever that office is, whether it's an actual office like I luckily have, or it's a cabinet in the corner of your kitchen, or it's a rolling cart, or it's the corner of your bedroom or a closet or whatever, and it's driving you nuts, it's going to keep driving you nuts, and you're never going to focus on the right things because that is taking up a big chunk of your brain. Give yourself a day or two and organize it. Get it together in a way that makes sense for you and how you want your next 6 months to pan out, right? And so I could sit and talk systems or whatever, but my systems aren't going to be the same thing that works for you. And so I'm not going to sit here and present systems to you because there's a million systems. There's a lot of YouTube videos on that. There's systems on our workstation that you can use. There's a million good workstation and YouTube videos and things. And this group and other groups, if you're in them, where people have shared really, really good systems. And are systems important? Absolutely. Do you need to have a plan for follow-up? Yes. Do you need to have a plan of how you're getting your PRV? Yes. Do you need to have a plan of how you're getting your new team members? Absolutely. You need to have systems for all those things. If you don't have them, write down right now that you need to get those systems in place and start researching what works for you. And so I'm not going to tell you how to do that, because it's going to be different. There are 138 people watching right now. Every single one of us probably does things differently. And that's okay. That's okay. Everybody's business looks differently. I'm giving you permission to let your business look like you. I said to somebody during World Tour on Saturday, we had our World Tour here in Cincinnati. And I said, oh yes, good point. I'm telling you to take a day or two to get organized, not take the next 6 months to get organized. Don't use cleaning up as an excuse to not work your business. Don't do that. But I was saying to somebody the other day at World Tour, let's see if I can circle back or if I just lost it by noticing that note. Becky, I see you, I need so much help. Reach out to your sponsor. Reach out to your sponsor. I saw you say you're new. That's what they're here for. You joined under them for a reason. They will guide you. I promise you. Reach out to your sponsor. But did I say that? Did I say that? Let your business look like you. You are a unique individual. There is no one else like you. It's something that Heidi used to say. I think she said it in probably every talk she's ever given to us in Sensi Realm. She says it all the time, but there is no other you. There is no other you. There's no other you. No one else is like you and you're like no one else. So stop trying to be someone else. What do you want your next 6 months to look like? Your next 6 months after that, your next 6 months after that, for you. For you. what's important to you, what's important to get your outcome you want for your goals, what's important to getting your customers engaged, getting your PRV up, getting more teammates. Those are the only things that matter. Those are it. I don't care what title you are in this company. It looks the same at every level if it's successful. Be you, get PRV, get teammates. Repeat. That's it. All the other stuff is extra, bonus, unnecessary if you don't want to do it. Plain and simple. And so I really wanted to come and like look into the eyes of somebody and say, all the extra stuff is unnecessary if it's not helping you or your business get to the goals you want at the end of the next 6 months or the 6 months after that. If all you do is feel like your pedals are spinning and you're getting nowhere, then probably what you're doing isn't what you need to be doing for your goals. So, I really, really, really wanted to say that. So that's like literally my biggest thing, is give yourself permission to work your business as you. Leave the groups that are giving you anxiety. Do the things in your business that make you happy, but also make you money. If you're doing something in your business that you're spending a lot of money on and not getting any money back on, like, evaluate that, right? We want to make money. I'm just gonna be really honest. I want to make money. I think all of us get into this to, whether you're wanting to make like $50 or $5,000, like, we're here to make a little extra cash, right? So, you can't do that if you're putting too much into your business and not getting anything back. If you're sending mail to your customers and you're not following up on that mail, guess what? Yeah, that mail is doing nothing for you. Because what do people do with mail? It sits in a pile. I'll tell you what my mail does. It sits in a pile on the table until like 2 weeks later when I decide to go through it, and most of it goes in the trash. And so unless somebody follows up with me and says, hey, I sent something to you. Did you check it? Did you get it? What did you think? How did it smell? I would never notice or care. And your customers don't either. If you're not following up on it, again, follow-up system, party system, recruiting system. Get a system for all three of those. There's a lot of them out there. I don't care how you do it, but make sure you have a system for that. How are you doing follow-up? How are you getting PRV? How are you getting recruits? Those are your three systems that you need to look into. And here's the thing. The other thing about being organized going into each business cycle is, I just keep grabbing this because I need my hands to be like, is that what worked 6 months ago or a year ago, maybe it doesn't work now. I feel like we spent the past 2 years really adjusting our businesses for the stuff that's going on. And we're coming back out of that. And so we can readjust again. And it is okay. In fact, you are going to have to, for longevity's sake, keep readjusting your business. You're going to have to keep revisiting those systems. You're going to have to keep revisiting your organization. You're going to have to keep going after those things because it might not work in 6 months, what worked last 6 months. It might not work in a year. And that's okay. It's just the nature of, one, our industry, two, the fact that the internet changes, three, the fact that we change, four, the fact that our customer base changes, right? So give yourself permission also to revisit things. If something's not working, again, Elsa that shit and let it go. Find a new thing that does work. And it's okay. It's okay, because the same thing isn't going to work now that might not, like, let me redo that. My brain just got ahead of, my mouth got ahead of my brain. The things that work now, great. That thing that works now may not work forever. And if you want your business to keep going, you're going to have to adjust it. Okay. And so in the sense of organizing and keeping things simple, make sure that those 3 systems, right? Again, 1 for follow-up, 1 for PRV/parties, and 1 for recruiting. Make sure those 3 systems are always working for you. And again, it does not matter what system you use for each of those 3 things, as long as you have one in place that works for you. Does that make sense? So, I'm going to make everybody in Scentsy say Elsa that shit and let it go. I always have something that I always share. Sorry, Scentsy. So, number 1, I'm going to recap things here. Number 1, give yourself permission to let go of stuff that gives you anxiety, stresses you out, isn't making you money. Leave the Facebook groups, unfollow the people, set limits on your social media, whatever it is, I'm giving you permission to let it go. You do not have to do the whiff box. You do not have to send the fancy mail. You do not have to, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen the extraness. You don't have to do that. 2, give yourself give yourself permission to change things up if it's not working for you, whether that's adjusting what you're already doing a little bit or changing it entirely. There are a lot of smart people in this Scentsy business. There are a lot of smart people in other direct sales businesses. I don't care where you get your information from. You could turn some awesome idea from another direct sales company into one that doesn't work for Scentsy. It's okay. It's okay. Guess what? Everything can be adapted. So adapt it so it does work for you. 3, have a system for everything. I'm not going to give you systems. There's a million systems out there. And what my system isn't going to necessarily work for you. Have one for follow-up. I use Amy. I swear by Amy. Some of you probably know me because of my obsession with Amy. So Amy is follow-up extraordinaire to me. Have a party PRV system, whatever that is. Find out how you are able to get parties, able to get orders, able to get that connection with people. And then your recruiting system. How are you talking to people? How often you're talking to people? How many people do you need to talk to in order to get one person on your team? You can't hit those goals and grow and do a bigger business without having those 3 things in place. Okay. And just simplify everything. Simplify everything. Stop trying to live up to, oh, this is going to be a good one. Okay. Here's a question for you. How many of you, and I don't know, give me like a heart or a like or comment, whatever. How many of you have consultants in the Scentsy business that you look up to, that you are like, man, I wish I could be like that person. I wish my business looked like their business. They are like my goal in life, right? Who has those people? Yeah, there's the hearts and the likes. So everyone has those people that they look up to and they're like, man, I really wish my business was like them. We already talked about how, 1, the internet is unrealistic. So what they're showing may not be everything you hoped it could be. But here's the thing. How many people do you wish you could be like? How many people do you look up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10? How many people in Scentsy do you look up to? I'm sure it's more than 1. More than 1? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. There's a lot of amazing people in Scentsy, right? You are trying to take the things you like about those 5, 10, 15, 20 people and put them into one you. Okay? It is impossible. It is impossible. Listen to me. It is impossible for you to embody the qualities of multiple people. It's impossible. You cannot be the same as 5, 10, 15 people. You can't do it. It's not possible. And so I don't want you to go out and look at all of these people you look up to and think, I need to be like them. I need to take on that and 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 that. All of a sudden you have a list of 20 or 30 things that you're aspiring to, and you're overwhelmed, and there's zero way you can make 20 things you. It's not possible. Pick 1 or 2 things, work on that. When you become an expert at that 1 or 2 things, move on to the next 1 or 2 things. You cannot take it all on at once. It is impossible for you to be somebody else. It is impossible for you to take on the qualities of 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 people and make them you. It is completely okay to be inspired by the people around you, but you cannot, I'm going to just keep saying it. You cannot be all of those people. You can't. And I'm not trying to attack anybody. I just know what that feeling is. It is so hard in this business to not look around and have imposter syndrome and feel like you don't fit in and feel like everyone around you is better than you. Somebody, just like you're looking up to those people, someone else is looking up to you. And you need to give them something to look up to. So stop beating yourself up and talk about what a badass you are instead, because you showed up in a business that is hard. This business is fun. It's awesome. We love it. It is not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But you show up in this business every day, and you show up as yourself, and you show up with good systems. You simplify it. You stop comparing yourself to everyone else. You leave the groups. You run your business as you, because you're amazing, and your customers pick you because you're you. Your team members pick you because you're you. And the world needs you, not duplicates of all the other people that you think you need to be like. Didn't know I was going to come on and preach that, but like I told you, sometimes I get off on tangents, and so that's where we went tonight. So again, leave the groups if they're stressing you out. I have mad anxiety. I told somebody the other day that anxious is my lifestyle. But leave the groups. They drive me nuts. I hate them. Anybody who knows me, they'll be like, did you see this in this group? And I was like, no, because if I'm in it, and I unfollow it, and I only use it as a tool when I need to look something up. Otherwise, I'm not in it at all. I hate group messages. They stress me out. I'm just being really honest, because I know other people feel the same way, and I'm giving you permission. So leave the groups, leave the group chats, unfollow the people. It's okay to do that. Permission. Have systems in place for follow-up, parties, PRV, and recruiting. And do health checks on them regularly, right? Do health checks on those regularly to make sure they are working with your business as it is right now, so that your business is headed towards the goals you have. And show up as you. Show up as you. No one else is you. People who love me might not love the person next to me. People who love the person next to me probably hate me. It's okay. And so don't worry about everyone else. Worry about you. Worry about you. I feel like that was like a lot of little things. And remember that you cannot be the 10 people you look up to. You can't be all of them, and you shouldn't be, because you're you and you're pretty awesome and someone else is looking up to you. So just worry about you. Worry about you and your business, worry about you and your team, worry about you and your customers. It doesn't matter if somebody, I could go off on another, it doesn't matter if somebody else did something out of compliance. Who cares? We have professional people in this company who chase down the compliance issues. Let it go. Elsa that shit and let it go too. If compliance police are going to catch them, the compliance police are going to catch them. Move on with your business. Okay? It just doesn't matter. Never in my 10 years has somebody else's business affected mine if I let them go. It just hasn't. That's a lot of energy wasted on something that brings you no money. Stop it. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. So, all right, I've been rambling for 30 minutes about all of that. It went where I wanted it to go in a way I didn't expect it to, as it always does when I talk. So, I will, like, for a couple minutes, open the floor. If anybody has questions or something they want to add, I will watch the comments now. I've only semi-watched them because I get distracted. So, if you have anything you want to ask, comment, let me know. And if I miss something, because I know I don't see all the comments, I'll go back through comments and read things. Jennifer, yes, get inspiration from people. It is okay to be inspired by people. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. You do not have to come up with things on your own. It is okay to be inspired by people, but just know that being inspired by people, you still want to take that and make it you. What's your one big advice for hitting the leap to SSC? I'm going to be real honest. Superstar Consultant is, in my humble opinion, and I say things like I need to say them. I think it is the biggest leap to Superstar Consultant. Stop worrying about a title. This is going to be no matter what title you say, fill in the blank there. Stop worrying about a title. The title doesn't matter. I don't care what title you are. The same things in your business will be worked the same way no matter what title you are. So, no matter what title you are, if you are planning to promote, you have to at least recruit. So you need to focus on 3 things: follow-up, growing your PRV and customer base, getting new teammates, recruit people. That's it. If you focus on those 3 things, it does not matter what your title is. You will get to the next title when you're supposed to. That's it. And the people at the top are going to tell you the same things. What do they still focus on? Follow-up, PRV, parties, recruiting. That's it. Everything else is extra, bonus, unnecessary. That's it. So my advice, keep doing what you're doing. Recruit more people if you want to get there faster and help them also promote. Systems. There are lots of systems. Whatever system you need to work on, like I like YouTube. I'm a visual person, so I like to see things. But if you need follow-up system, like YouTube, Sensi follow-up system. If you need parties, Sensi parties. If you need PRV, Sensi PRV ideas. Like we have a lot of smart people in this industry, and there are a million amazing videos. Don't do all the same things people are doing. Yes. I mean, you can do things other people are doing. Let me make sure you can do things other people are doing. Just don't try to do all of them, because you'll overwhelm yourself, and then you'll end up in a ball on the floor having a panic attack like a Dawn. And so don't do that. Don't do that part of me. Yeah, clean house. Just work your business. Do. Elsa that shit and let it go. And someone said they won't use someone's idea without asking permission. If you're using someone's specific graphic or photo, yes, ask permission unless they've already given permission. But if you're taking an idea and making it your own, you don't need to ask permission. This company is the most open, sharing, awesome company in the whole wide world. Nobody cares. And if they do, they aren't going to last in Scentsy very long. I'm just going to be really honest. If you're a negative Nancy, you're unwilling to share with the community, you are a turd in the pool, to be completely honest, like Scentsy is not your jam. And I know that's hard for probably a lot of people to understand because a lot of people are new within the past 3 years and haven't experienced Scentsy in person. But this pool is a happy pool full of sharing and caring. And if you're going to be the turd in the pool, then you're not going to last very long. You're going to get scooped up and thrown out. So, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to hang out in the cool pool and you want to be a turd, deuces, this is not your company. I'm just being, I said I was blunt. I'm just telling you, how to stand out or get engagement. Be you. Don't worry. Here's another thing. Standing out, getting engagement. The internet is a fickle place. Don't worry about numbers. Share what you love. Share what you love and be excited about it. If you're sharing what you love, you're excited about it, the right people are going to engage. And if you think about it, if you were a physical store, a building, and you were behind a counter and 3 people walked into your store and engaged with you, would you be freaking stoked? Yep, sure would. Sweet, 3 people came in today and looked at my products. 3 people sat and talked to me today. Awesome. So why is 3 likes or 3 comments upsetting? If 3 people engage with you in real life, you'd be stoked about it. Stop worrying about the freaking numbers. Be you, share what you love, and stop worrying about this. Social media is dumb. Just be really honest. Social media is stupid. I love it and I hate it all at the same time. I can't seem to be able to get in when they have time. I'll have to come back to that comment because I can't see the whole thing. My hang-up is recruiting. Stop saying your hang-up is recruiting. You're a recruiting master. You're amazing at it. You're a badass at it. Go talk to more people. You can't be good at something you tell yourself you suck at. There's another Dawn liner for you. Postage, stop doing big thank yous. If you can't afford big thank yous, a postage stamp is like 40 cents. Send a postcard. No one cares what you sent them. I was like, someone said they used to be a lifeguard and a turd in the pool will shut down the whole operation. That got me. I like that. How do you not let your anxiety get in the way of offering the opportunity? Anxiety is forever. It's like a diamond. Anxiety never goes away. And I tell myself mentally that if doing something big and huge ever didn't make me anxious, I probably am in the wrong business. It should make you a little nervous, but here's the thing. You have to hear no's to get yeses. It doesn't usually offend people when we get a no about selling. Why does it offend you if you get a no about joining? Who cares? Who cares if you get a no? At some point, somebody's going to say yes. So who cares if you get a no? It just doesn't matter. And no's not necessarily no forever. It's often a no for right now, especially with selling or parties. And so like you saying, hey, have you ever thought about starting your own Scentsy business? Worst case scenario, they say, nah, I'm not interested. Okay, cool. There's a lot of things I'm not interested in, I would say no to. And I don't say no to it because I'm trying to offend somebody or make somebody feel bad. It's just not my jam. It's okay. No big deal. You hand me something white chocolate, I'm going to tell you no, because I think white chocolate's disgusting. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's only a big deal in your head. So being anxious about something is totally fine. It's okay to have anxiety about things. I have anxiety, like I said, anxiety is my lifestyle. It's totally fine to be anxious about things. Your anxiety when you're asking somebody to join is because you know how good they would be at it and you're excited about the business and you want to share it with them. And that's not bad anxiety. It's okay. Just ask. Just ask. Yeah, Becky, I'm gonna challenge Becky. I see all your comments. I'm gonna challenge you to switch to postcards. That's one of your simplifications. Time management. Set a timer on your phone for a task that you're doing and let the timer tell you what you're doing. If you say, okay, I have 10 minutes to get this done, guess what? You'll probably get done in 10 minutes. That job. Give yourself a timer. I'm a squirrel, so I set timers for everything, and I work from home now, and timers for everything. Yes, offering the host exclusive kit. All right, I think I got through all the questions. So I'll go back and look through the comments because I know there's things that don't show up on here. So I will go back and look through the comments to make sure I didn't miss anything. But thank you for coming and listening to my rambling tonight. Thank you to United We Rise for asking me to talk because I love it so much. And hopefully, I mean, I guess if you hate me after this, you hate me after this. It's okay. And if you love me after this, you love me after this. So it's going to be awesome. Anna, I don't know what you've been trying, but keep trying. Whatever you're doing, keep trying. If the way you're doing it isn't working, try a new routine to get to that point. But I promise if you keep trying, what you want to accomplish will happen exactly when it's supposed to for you. Getting new customers, meet new people, join Facebook groups with the intention of meeting new people. You don't have to bring up Scentsy. Your profile should say Scentsy is your job anyways. So go join some Facebook groups. Ask your current customers if they have new people to bring to you. There's lots of ways. There's also a lot of YouTube videos on that too. And that's it. I don't know why I'm finger gunning you, but you're welcome. Happy Monday evening. Have a really good week. It's the last week of February. Go knock it out of the park. That's a whole 7 days for you to kick some ass in your business. So talk to you later. Have a great night.